everybody, this is Robert and this is Joe, welcoming you here to the 1919 World Series. 100 years ago, the 1919 Black Sox scandal occurred. Well, the year is 2019, so I decided to go ahead and do the 100th anniversary of that infamous World Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Cincinnati Reds. We welcome you here to Redland Field. The Reds won the first game in the series 5-4. This is game 2, so the Reds lead 1-0. They lead 1-0, but so far we know that there could be a lot of interesting action happening in this World Series. I know the date shows October 4th. The actual date of this game was October 2nd. So we're ready to play some baseball here as we get ready for the 1919 World Series. We're here at Redland Field, 64 degrees. The winds are in from 7 miles an hour, and there is some light rain, so the field's a little bit on the damp side out there. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Chicago White Sox. Joe, what do you got? Well, we got Shannon Collins batting first. We got Eddie Collins batting second. Weaver will bat third. Some guy by the name of Schulis bats fourth. Happy Felsch will bat fifth. We got Gandil batting sixth. Risberg batting seventh. We got Ray Schalk batting eighth. And we got Williams batting ninth. Defensively for the Reds, we have Jake Dalbert at first. Maury Rath at second. Larry Koff at the shortstop. Heine Groh at third. Pat Duncan in left. Ed Roush in center. Greasy Neal in right field. Behind the plate for this game is Bill Raridan. And on the mound for the Cincinnati Reds, Slim Sally. In 1986, a 2.06 ERA, he had 21 wins and 7 losses. Not too bad. Not too bad. He's also very good at holding runners. So let's get things started here with the top of the first. Leading off for the White Sox will be Shannon Collins. He's 2 for 5 so far for the series. Sally gets up there. And remember, we are playing the White Sox. Here's the pitch to Shano. He swings. It's a pop-up. Larry Koff is going to get under it and put it away, 1 out. 1 down, and the batter now will be Eddie Collins. He was 0 for 5 in yesterday's game. The Reds won that game 5-4. They lead 1-0 in this best of 9. Here's the pitch to Collins. Collins, it's a ground ball between first and second. That is going to be a base hit, and it gets by Neal. Collins is going to end up at second base with a double. So the Reds start the game off with an error there, and the White Sox get a man on. There, that one just got by Greasy Neal. I guess Greasy Neal had greasy fingers on that one. He just couldn't get the ball right. You and those jokes there, Joe. Here's Buck Weaver. Weaver was 2 for 5 yesterday for the series. Collins on at second. Here's the pitch to Buck. He sharply hit grounder to Groh at third. They have Collins in a rundown. Throws to Rath. Rath tags him. Collins is out, but Weaver is safe at first. So Weaver gets to first base, but there are 2 outs, and now we'll have some nobody by the name of Jackson bat. I'm always amazed at Shoeless Joe Jackson. Not in the Hall of Fame because he signed that stupid contract with the stupid deal for the Knicks and prevents him from getting the Hall of Fame. Shoeless Joe Jackson was the best baseball player of his time. He should be the ghost of his ghost should be waiting at the Hall of Fame door. There's no doubt about that. I don't know how. You know what? That happened 100 years ago. Baseball really needs to forgive him, and the real truth was a lot of people were not even sure he was even in on it. But Jackson will bat here with 2 outs in the top of the first. Weaver on it first. Here's the pitch to Jackson, and he popped it up in the air. It's gonna go into the stands. It's in foul territory, out of play. Jackson will get another chance. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Jackson grounds a base hit through the middle. Weaver around second, goes to third. Roush will have to fire it back in. And the White Sox have runners at first and third, but with 2 outs. And now the batter is Happy Felsch. Felsch 0 for 3 so far for the series. Here's the pitch to Felsch. Felsch, deep fly ball. But Roush has got it measured and catches it to retire the side. 2 hits, but the White Sox get nothing. Bottom of the first. Joe, what about the starting lineup for the Reds? Well, we got Maury Rath batting first, Jake Dauber batting second. You got Groh batting third, Roush batting fourth. Duncan's going to bat fifth. Larry Koff is batting sixth. Greasy Neal batting seventh. Raritan, the catcher, batting eighth. And Slim Sally, the pitcher, batting ninth. We have Chick Gandil at first base for the White Sox. Eddie Collins at second. Swede Risberg at short. Buck Weaver at third. Shoeless in left. Happy Felsch in center. Shano Collins in right. Ray Schalk behind the plate. And on the mound for the White Sox this game is Lefty Williams. 2.64 ERA in 1919. 23 wins, 11 losses, and actually had a save. Bottom of the first, Maury Rath leads off for the Reds. He's 0 for 2 for the series. Here's the pitch to Rath. Smashed on the ground to the right side. Collins goes to his left, throws to Gandil at first, 1 out. There's the pitch to Jake. Here's now Jake Dauber, the batter. He's 1 for 4. You got to announce him first before you let him throw the ball there, Jake. Okay, Joe. I had too many Coronas in that game with the Mets earlier. Here's the pitch to Jake. Dauber, deep fly ball towards right center. Shadow Collins on the warning track, dives and makes the catch. Wow. I thought there was no way he was getting to that one. Dauber is retired. 2 men down now. Here's Heine Groh. He's 1 for 4. Groh gets on there. Here's the pitch to Heine. Popped up to short. Swede Risberg will move over. Bloop, and gets it in there. Nothing across. No score. Second inning. Here's Chick Gandil for the White Sox. He's 0 for 3 so far. Gandil gets in there. Here's the pitch to Chick. He hits a hard grounder towards third. Groh scoops it and throws to first for the out. 1 down, and now we'll see Swede Risberg. He's 1 for 4 for the series. Sally gets the call. Sally on the mound. I know it says night, but yes, this game was played during the day. Here's the pitch to Risberg. Risberg swings up the middle. Rath goes to his right, throws to first. Out. 2 down. Nice play. Nice play by Maury Rath. And now Ray Schalk will bat. He's 2 for 4 so far for the Sox. Sally gets the sign. Now the pitch to Schalk. Schalk hits a hard grounder to right. That's going to go in for a base hit. It was hard enough where Neal thought he could get him at first. He threw it at Dauber anyway, but Schalk is safe easily. A 2-out single, and now here's Lefty Williams. Williams had batted 181 for the White Sox in 1919. Schalk on it first. Here's the pitch to Williams. And Williams drives a deep fly ball to left, but Duncan makes the catch to retire the side. Only 1 hit, bottom of the second, and Ed Roush will bat for the Reds. He's 1 for 4. Here's the pitch to Roush, and that's a walk. It's in the dirt, and Roush will go to first. So the Reds get a leadoff man, and now we'll see Pat Duncan. He's 1 for 4 for the series. Is the fix in? Is the fix on? Don't know yet, although the Reds did win game 1. Here's the pitch to Duncan. Bunted on the ground towards the mound. Williams throws to second. There will be no throw to first, but they get the leadoff runner. Nice play by Lefty Williams. 1 out. The batter now is Larry Koff. He's 1 for 4, and he's got a double so far in this series. Duncan on it first. Here's the pitch to Koff. Simple grounder to second. Collins fields it. His only play is to first. They'll get the out. Duncan will hold at second base, and now 2 outs. And now here is Greasy Neal. Base Baseball names, Joe.
Yeah, you gotta love baseball names. You don't see names like this in football or basketball. You only see Greasy Neal. If that's not a baseball name, I don't know what is.
2 for 4 for the series so far. Here's the pitch to Greasy. Struck him out. Lefty Williams gets it. And maybe the fix isn't on for this game, but we got a long way to go. No score, top of the third. Shano Collins leads off for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Collins, it's a line drive to right. That's going to be a base hit. It will fall safely. Neal plays it on the hop and tosses it back in. So the White Sox get the leadoff man on, and here's Eddie Collins. He's 1 for 1. Shano Collins not his threat to steal. Here's the pitch from Sally. And it's a high fly ball to Greasy Neal. Neal goes to his right, makes the catch. They will not send Collins. They'll stay at first. And now we'll see Buck Weaver, who's 0 for 1 today. Weaver sets in, and here's the pitch. Bounce to the right side. He'll have to hurry. The throw to first is going to be in time. Collins will get to second easy. And now here's Shoeless. He's 1 for 1. Best player in baseball at that time. Here's the pitch to Shoeless. And it's a high fly to right center. But Greasy Neal makes the catch to retire the side. No score, bottom of the third. Bill Raritan will lead off for the Reds. His first appearance in the series. He batted .216 in 1919. Here's the pitch to Raritan. It's a walk. So Raritan goes to first, and now the batter will be Slim Sally, the pitcher. He batted .189 in 1919 for the Reds. Here's the pitch to Sally. It's bunted in front of home. Great play by Schalk. He gets him out at first. Raritan does get to second. 1 man out now for the Reds, and now here's Rath. He's 0 for 1. Rath gets in there, and here's the pitch. Drives it deep toward right center, but Happy Felsch has got it. Raritan will go to third. He'll make it easy, but there are now 2 outs. And the batter now is Daubert. He's 0 for 1. Daubert batted .260 against the lefties in that year. Here's the pitch to Daubert, and he hits a deep fly ball to center. Felsch going back, but he's got it. He puts it away for the out. No score through 3. We go to the 4th. Happy Felsch leads off for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1. Slim gets the call. Here's the pitch to Felsch. Felsch, shallow fly down the left field line. They'll try again. No balls, 2 strikes to Felsch. Here's the pitch. And he drives it deep down the left field line. Duncan going back. It's on the warning track. It's off the wall. Felsch will round second and stay there. It's a double. Can the White Sox get a big run in? Here's Gandil. He's 0 for 1. And so far is looking for his first hit in this World Series. Cooled off a little bit more, 57 degrees. The wind's 7 miles out to left center field, but we got threatening clouds. We could be seeing a rain delay here soon. Here's the pitch to Gandil. Gandil, dribbler to Daubert at first. Daubert will take himself. That's the out, but Felsch will go to third. And now Risberg is up. He's 0 for 1 for the day. Here's the pitch to Risberg. Risberg hits it on the ground up the middle. They're going to send Felsch home. His only play is at first. Risberg is out, but the White Sox are on the board. But 2 outs now. And here's Ray Schalk. He's 1 for 1. Base is clear. Here's the pitch to Schalk. Drills a single to right center. The inning will continue. Roush had to cut it off and fire it back in. Schalk holds at first base, and now here's Lefty Williams. He's 0 for 1. Can Williams continue the inning here? Here's the pitch. Hits a grounder up the middle.
Oh, what a play by Koff. What a play by Koff. Gave it to Rath, and then Rath throws it to first. What a play.
Wow, that was great there, Joe. That was beautiful. And that does end the inning. 2 hits, but 1 run comes in. Chicago White Sox 1, Reds nothing. Bottom of the 4th. Heine Groh leads off for Chicago. He was pretty good for Cincinnati that year.
Well, he did bat .310. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Here's the pitch from Williams. Groh lets a fly ball to right center. Felsch going back, but he gloves it. 1 out. And now we'll see Roush. Roush 0 for 0 today. He walked his first time up. Here's the pitch to Roush. It's a shallow fly ball down the right field line. Collins is under it, and he makes the grab. 2 down.
Collins had to come in pretty quick on that one. It almost looked like he wasn't going to make it. But he did get in there, and that is the 2nd out.
Here's Pat Duncan. Duncan 0 for 1. The pitch from lefty Williams. It's a slow roller between 3rd and short. Risberg has to hurry.
Oh, he got him easily on that. That was a great throw.
No runs, no hits, no errors. 1-0 White Sox. We go to the 5th. Shannon Collins will bat. He's 1 for 2 today. 3 for 7 for the series. Here's the pitch from Sally. Collins, it's a grounder up the middle. Rat's got it. Throws to first. 1 out. Lots of good defense by both these teams so far, Joe.
Yeah, they're playing good defense today. And when you got threatening weather like rain and such, defense really can be very tight. But because of that weather, it's not easy to hit the ball as well as you think it would be. So you sometimes wonder what's worse. Is it worse for the defense or is it worse for the offense in bad weather? I kind of think it's a little of both, but I still think it really hurts the batter more because he really can't grab the bat well enough and really hit the ball well. But then again, you got slippery grass out there and muddy clay, and yeah, that does cause a lot of problems.
Collins is up. He's 1 for 2. Here's the pitch to Collins. It's a slow roller. Koff gets it. Throws to first, and he is close play, but he's out. 2 down. And now we'll see Buck Weaver. He's 0 for 2.
That was really, really close. I would call for instant replay, but oh yeah, that's right. Instant replay didn't exist yet. Matter of fact, there are no lights over here. I can't see a thing, and it's night.
Well, I know it says it's night, but it's really day. Here's the pitch to Weaver. Weaver hits a ground ball back to the mound. Sally will make the play easily and end the inning there. Nothing across. Bottom of the 5th. Still 1-0 White Sox. Larry Koff will bat for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch from lefty. It's a ground ball between 3rd and short. Weaver's going to have to hurry, and he is in there. Koff with a base hit, and that's the first hit of the ball game. Lefty Williams had a no-hitter going through 4.5.
Yeah, through 4. Yeah, it was close.
Koff on it first. Here's Greasy Neal. Neal 0 for 1. He's 2 for 5 for the playoffs. Here's the pitch to Neal. And he bunted it in front of the plate. Schalk will throw to first and get the out. 1 out, but now the tying runs at second base for Bill Raritan. Raritan, he walked his first time up. There's the pitch. He hits on the ground between first and second. Collins tosses it to Gandil. That's the 2nd out. Koff will go to 3rd. And now you see the pitcher, Slim Sally. So although the tying runs at 3rd base, Slim Sally, the pitcher for the Reds, is up. Remember, he did bat 189. He can hit. He had two doubles and 2 triples that year. And 7 RBIs. But here's the pitch to Sally. Struck him out. Lefty Williams didn't even worry about it. 1-0 White Sox. We go to the 6th. Shoeless will bat. He's 1 for 2. There's the pitch to Shoeless. Shoeless pops it up to second. Maury Rath under it and gets it. 1 out. Here's Happy Fell. She's 1 for 2. He's got a double. He also scored the only run so far in this game. Here's the pitch. Felsch broken bat blooper, and that's hit right to Neal, and he gloves it. Boy, that was pretty close. I didn't think Neal was going to get there on that broken bat, but we got 2 outs. And now here's Gandil, who's 0 for 2. He's looking for his first hit in this series. Here's the pitch from Sally. And roller to Dauber at first. He's going to take it himself and get the out. A couple of loud outs, but that's it. Bottom of the 6th, 1-0 White Sox. Maury Rath will bat for the Reds. He's 0 for 2. Lefty Williams pretty much cruising along. Here's the pitch. Rath bouncing to third and short. Risberg throws and gets him out. 1 down. And now Jake Daubert, who's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. Daubert grounds to Collins at second. Collins throws to first for the second out. 2 men down. Here's Heine. He's 0 for 2, but he hit pretty well. Both throwing pitchers there, Joe.
Yeah, he batted .319 against lefties and .306 against righties. A good punter too. He was one of the better hitters of that time for Cincinnati.
Here's the pitch to Groh. Bounded on the ground. Fouled away. No balls, 2 strikes. Lefty Williams sets up. Aggressive pitch. Line shot towards center. That's a base hit. Groh takes a look at 2, but will hold it first. Williams couldn't get the last strike. And Groh is on at first base.
Yeah, I think Williams got a little bit unsure of himself.
And now here's Ed Roush.
And he batted well also on both sides. .301 and .328.
Runner at first now for the Reds. Roush at the plate. Here's the pitch to Roush. It's a dribble up the middle. It's going to be close. The throw to first is out of there. Very close play, but Swede Risberg gets the play.
Boy, that was close. I would call for instant replay if there was one. Matter of fact, I don't know if even the word instant replay even existed back in 1919. I don't know. Maybe we should get back in the time machine and take a look. Your guess is as good as mine, Joe. I have no idea what it was like back in those days. All I know is that baseball was king. At the end of 6, still 1-0 White Sox. We go to the 7th. Swede Risberg will bat. He's 0 for 2 for the game. And here's the pitch. Grounds a single between third and short. That's a base hit. Risberg will hold it first. Could be a big run up there. And now the batter is Schalk. Schalk, not that great a punter, kind of average. I think but Schalk, though, is 2 for 2, so I think you let him swing. Risberg on it first. Here's the pitch from Slim Sally. Hits a fly ball down the right field line. Neal's got it. Makes the grab, 1 out. And now we'll see Williams, who's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch to Lefty Williams. Hit on the ground between third and short. Koff throws to first. That's his only play. Risberg will go to second. And now 2 outs, and now a chance for Shano Collins to get one home here. He's 1 for 3. But a big run is at second base in this tight game between the White Sox and the Reds. Game 2 of the 1919 World Series. Reds lead 1-0. Still light rain coming down again. Here's the pitch to Collins. Collins hits on the ground between third and short. That's a base hit. Risberg will score from second. Duncan throws it back in. It's now 2-0 White Sox. That could be a huge run. Yeah, Collins was actually waiting on that pitch. It was the first pitch by Sally. It looked like it was a changeup, and Collins just smacked it right where nobody was. That's a really big hit for the Sox. And now a 2-0 lead.
Here's Eddie Collins. He's 1 for 3. Shano Collins on it first. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. Collins will go to first, and the other Collins goes to a second. Sally is displeased with that one. He's arguing with the ump, but the ump is telling Sally to shut the hell up and play ball. Let's check Fox Tracks. Oh yeah, that's right. Fox Tracks doesn't exist yet. Well, we'll take the umpire's word for it that it was a strike, that it was a ball. We'll take the umpire's word for it. I'm checking as I said, I'm checking Fox Tracks, but I realize, oh yeah, that didn't exist yet either. Buck Weaver, the batter, 0 for 3. Runners at first and second, 2 outs here, top of the 7th. The White Sox already have a run in. There's the pitch to Weaver. Raritan's going to talk to Sally. Goes back, and now the pitch. Line to right center. That's a base hit. Collins will score. Eddie Collins goes to third. Weaver rounds first, going to second. He's safe. Slides in with a double. It's now 3-0 White Sox. Huge hit for Buck Weaver. Well, Buck Weaver said he had nothing to do with that scandal back in 1919, and I think that kind of proves he didn't do it. Or does it? Well, you know, your guess kind of good as mine on that, people. Runners at second and third, 2 outs, and now the batter is Shoeless. Shoeless is 1 for 3, but only batting 2 for 8 so far for the series. Shoeless said he had nothing to do with it. Here's the pitch. Jackson drives a deep fly ball down the right field line. Neal drifting back, and he makes the catch, and Shoeless just got under it. And I still agree that Shoeless had nothing to do with it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. Chicago White Sox 3, Reds nothing, bottom of the 7th. Pat Duncan leads off for the Reds. He's 0 for 2. Schalk gives Williams the sign. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Duncan is out of there. Caught the outside corner. We'll take a look from the overhead camera. Oh, yeah, that's right. No overhead camera. So I can't look at the plate. I guess I'll just take the umpire's word for it. I guess we're going to take the umpire's word for everything that's going on out there. We have no idea to see what's going on. Larry Koff is now up. He's 1 for 2 for the Reds. The White Sox have 9 hits, but they've left 7 men on base, and yet they do have 3 runs in. Here's the pitch to Kopp. It's a shallow fly ball to center, but Felsch has got it. Makes the play for the out. And now we'll see Greasy Neal. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Grounded through the right side. Collins has got it. Throws to first, and that ends the inning. That's exactly what you want if you're the White Sox. Don't give up any runs back. 3-0 Chicago, top of the 8th. Felsch will lead off. Slim Sally still on the mound for the Reds. Felsch is 1 for 3. Fly to deep left center. Doubled off the wall down the left field line and line to right. Here's the pitch. It's flied again deep. Neal going back. He's got it. 1 out. The year 1919 was the last year pretty much of the dead ball era. It wasn't until around the early mid-20s when we started seeing the home runs start going over there, and then some bum by the Ruth start hitting things out. Here's Chick Gandil. He's 0 for 3. He's also looking for his first hit of the series. Here's the pitch to Gandil. Routine grounder to second. Rath over to first. 2 outs. And now Swede Risberg. Risberg is 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. Hits it on the ground over second base. Rath will have to hurry. He got him in plenty of time. And that's the 3rd out. Still 3-0 White Sox. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Bill Raritan will lead off for Cincinnati. He's 0 for 1. Lefty Williams got plenty in the tank. Here's the pitch to Raritan. Grounder towards first. Gandil will take it himself. 1 out. Well, if the fix is in, it doesn't look like it is on this game. But then again, the White Sox could be confusing everybody. They did win a few games in that series. Remember, they did lose the series 5-3. Lefty Williams will now pitch to Slim Sally. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitcher to the pitcher. Sharply hit grounder to Collins at second, and he'll throw to first for the out. 2 down. And now we'll see Maury Rath. He's 0 for 3. Williams sets up. Here's the pitch. Rath hits a deep fly towards right center, but Felsch has got it. Nothing across. Still 3-0 Sox. We go to the top of the ninth. Ray Schalk will bat. He's 2 for 3. The White Sox have Leibold, Murphy, Jenkins, Lynn, McClellan, and Mullen on the bench. Don't know how many we'll see of that, but they have some people in the bullpen. But you're up 3-0. I thought so far I think the White Sox should be able to finish this game out. Who knows? Schalk the batter, and here's the pitch. Slow roller to Dalbert at first. He gets it, makes the play, 1 out. And now here's lefty Williams. Williams is 0 for 3. And here's the pitch. Lefty swings and misses, struck him out. That's only the first strikeout for Slim Sally today. He only had 24 strikeouts in the entire 1919 season. But yet only a 2.06 ERA. Was that because he was good? I mean, batters did bat 264 against him. Here's Shano Collins, 2 outs. Collins is 2 for 4. Here's the pitch. Collins blasts a line drive, but Grove guts it and makes the catch. We go to the bottom of the ninth. 3-0 White Sox. Jake Dalbert leads off for the Reds. Lefty Williams says he wants to finish this game out. Kid Gleason agrees with him. Here's the pitch to Dalbert. He hits a rope to right, and that is a right at Collins. He read him like a book and then closed the chapter to make the catch. 1 out. Nice play by Collins. Here's Heine Groh. He's 1 for 3. Fans here at Redland Field are still hoping for a miracle. Here's the pitch to Groh. He hits a lazy fly ball to right center. Felsch makes the catch. 2 outs. And last chance out for Cincinnati in the form of Ed Roush. He's 0 for 2. Roush, last chance for the Reds. Here's the pitch. It's a grounder between third and short. Weaver throws to first, and that will do it. And the White Sox shut out the Reds. Would you believe my chair just broke? But I can fix it, I think. Oh boy, I'm all right. White Sox will go ahead and take the win. So the Chicago White Sox beat the Reds 3-0. Williams gets the win, goes to 1-0. Sally drops to 0-1. Complete game for Lefty Williams, but you had a lot of those back in the day when the bullpen was still pretty much very uncommon. Shano Collins had 2 hits for the game. So did Ray Schalk. I guess I'll give the golden back to Shano Collins. 1 run scored, 2 hits, and an RBI. I'll give him the Golden Bat Award. But Lefty Williams is the player of the game. He gave up nothing to that Reds team. So there's a win there's a win there. So if you take a look at the playoffs, you see right now that the Chicago White Sox won, Cincinnati won. The next game will be at Comiskey Park. And I'll play that game in a couple of days with Game 3 of the actual World Series being played between the Astros and the Nationals. I hope you've enjoyed that today, everyone. That was Game 2 of the 1919 World Series. I'll see you in a couple of days from Game 3 from Comiskey Park. Until then, good night, everybody.